paperwork because of circumstances. And may I just say, regrettably, despite what is his rather extensive experience in this area, Douglas has just actually fallen into the trap of oversimplifying this question, oversimplifying the issue. I mean, how, really, Douglas, how dare you say that those people who are coming from countries other than Syria are not refugees and do not have a right to be in this country? How dare you say that simply because they may have ended up in one other European country before they found their way to Calais, we do not owe them a duty?
Okay, oh my gosh, okay, this is getting serious. We have woke journalists to frame and cancel Douglas Murray, get silenced instantly. This is from the showroom reaction. You want to cancel Douglas Murray, you want to frame him? Douglas, I trust Douglas Murray to deal with the situation, the perfect. Douglas is someone not to be joked with, not to be toyed with, not to be messed with. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's go on.
Welcome back to the show. Now, GTL people are real simple. I'm back again to a very interesting and amazing one where a woke journalist tries to cancel Douglas Murray, but eventually got schooled and it really got heated, and it's an interesting conversation. I wish you saw this one earlier. With no further ado, let's just bounce and let's check this clip out. Let's go.
We're assessing the right of people to come here. Is it fair to put them through dental checks, medical checks of some description to assess whether they are the right people to come to this country?
Of course it is. The strange thing about this debate is, if I may say so, the reason why it goes so wrong and why you can hear very nasty things on all sorts of sides at the moment is because we keep on trying to shut down very general and sometimes very practical suggestions. David Davis is not the Prime Minister, he is a backbench MP, and he suggested on Twitter that maybe people could have dental checks. Now, dental checks are one of the ways on the continent which people use to try to work out the age of people who claim to be refugees and who are migrants, some of them whom are refugees. That is one way of doing it. But there's a very strange reaction we have of trying to shut down and shut up anyone making such a suggestion. Our continent is in a crisis on this question at the moment. And instead of addressing the roots of that crisis, instead of addressing the huge things that are happening, we have these weird debates about what one backbench MP has said about people's teeth. This is not a
I think the
suitable
point
way.
that Samantha's making is, what does it say about us as a country?
Well, it says about us that we need to have a legal manner of allowing people into this country. And it is appropriate that we find some way of testing their age. And if you don't like teeth, you've got to come up with another one.
Absolutely, and I think that's the very, very germane point you just made, without paperwork because of circumstances. And may I just say, regrettably, despite what is his rather extensive experience in this area, Douglas has just actually fallen into the trap of oversimplifying this question, oversimplifying the issue. I mean, how, really, Douglas, how dare you say that those people who are coming from countries other than Syria are not refugees and do not have a right to be in this country? How dare you say that simply because they may have ended up in one other European country before they found their way to Calais, we do not owe them a duty? That is, I quite frankly, I think that is shameful.
Well, I don't know who appointed you the school mom of this debate, but let me just explain to you what the facts are on this. We do owe an asylum, a legitimate asylum, to people who are genuinely fleeing war and conflict. However, as I say, if the European Commission's own figures of 60%, which they came up with Frontex, of last year, of people are not people with any right to be here. We have to address this, and it comes back to it again, you see. Instead of addressing it, we have the how dare yous, the I think this is appalling, this is shameful. Because we can't have,
don't we?
because, well, I haven't said that, of course. I find my fellow guests here to simply have different views from me. But this is the problem with this debate. Millions of people have come into Europe, and millions more will be coming, and our continent probably cannot cope with that. Now, I suggest that in order to deal with this very large problem, we have a very wide-ranging discussion. But if we try to school-marm it and shut it down, as you've tried with David Davies, and as you've just tried, not very subtly.
So allowing immigrants into the country is a no-no. I don't even buy into it. Because you don't even know who these people are. Regardless, like, millions of people, immigrants, really, what happened to their country? Like, for instance, my country, Nigeria, a lot of people are traveling out every day because the economy is bad. You're traveling to those other countries. You go in there, are you sure that you have a job waiting for you? Because you just go there and cause traffic and add to their problems. So I don't buy into this whole immigration nonsense. So you get up, you go to another country and you start living there. Even people in that country, they themselves, they are struggling to survive. And you come there, add your own to their, oh gosh, it is too much. It is just too much. Like, just imagine that, okay, you're a struggling parent and you have your children with you. You're trying to feed them. You're trying, you're average, okay? Then your neighbors, they bring their old children. So all the compounds, they come with their kids and they're like, oh, can my kids stay with you till forever? You know, just let me bring them up, let me train them. So the whole responsibility is on your neck. Your own children have not eaten. Is it the neighbor's kids you would give food to eat? So I'm just trying to paint that picture in our heads to see that this absolutely makes no sense, okay? It absolutely makes no sense. So this whole immigration thing is just bullshit. Stay in your country. Everybody wants to travel out. Everybody wants to travel abroad. What is wrong with your country? A lot of people, there's nothing wrong with their country, but they feel like they'll make it more abroad than their country. They feel like there's more money there waiting for them. Why not try to be successful in your country? Why not repair your country? Why not build your country? Because these people that are going to other countries, what impact are they making? What value are they bringing to that country? They're not bringing anything. No value, nothing. You are even coming there to inconvenience the citizens of the country. Every country, of course, would want good people to come to their country. I'm not saying that, oh, you cannot go for vacation or whatever, but you going there, staying there permanently. And even when you're going there, it's not like you're going there to do anything. You're even adding to the problem of the country. Then what exactly is our problem? What exactly is the issue right now? Because this whole thing is just crazy and it is so pathetic. What are your thoughts? What do you guys think about this video? Drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, join VeraCity. Hit the subscribe button below, turn on the post notification bell so you can always be the first person to know whenever a new video drops. And that's, guys, see you in my next one. Bye, guys.